that I'll keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep items, things, maps. It's crazy how you know that. Keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He has this down to the 34. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Steelers have the 1st down. Penix here from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Wide open, downfield, got it! And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with 3rd and 4.
Oh, yes.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the gut, they go with Moss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Neat Nico Collins with a touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a big strike to him. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. You throw the outside.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
What happened?
A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Yeah.
After up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
At the 46-yard line.
Pressure comes. Stroud.
Good play.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, it's Moss. And this one's going the wrong way.
Guard got a feel, man.
Defenses, they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Stroud throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, no.
The pass is incomplete.
Slide.
But hold on here.
Who are you throwing the ball for?
Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
Here we go.
Trying to run for this with Moss. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Moss. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, here's Penix. Taking a deep shot here. Into a crowd, and intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket.
Yeah.
You
Can't block nobody.
Going after number 3.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
Where are you going, fullback?
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
That big gap, bro.
That's halftime of this contest.
Is that how you do it?
Both teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Moss with a run to start this third quarter. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw.
Oh!
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle.
I know, bro.
Some, well, they just choose.
Big plays, both sides, turnovers.
To bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. The Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flush shot out to it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
To the air, Stroud.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. Tony. Puppy. Love it.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield, on target to Dell. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So 1st down from the 41. Stroud off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to the edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, stop. Let the hot. 19 Texans.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw.
He got it. Good play.
It's another interception. Picked up
Damn,
by
good
Pete
play.
Wilson. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now starting the drive, Gallup dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Really helping on that pass. Nico.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steelers up by 4. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Dive play straight in.
Oh, I missed it.
Still going past the 40. Past the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Man.
The Steelers parlay the interception into points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Strad to throw on 1st down. And it's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Try and get it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. On the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down, Stroud. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
He was defended by Brandon Eccles.
On the sweep, right?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 6. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Here he is to throw. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit the racks on me, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
He'll look to throw it.
Let's go, baby.
As that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
2J. Why, Tony. Ahora ahí, what's that? Hey, uno.
Back to throw.
Forced it. Good game, bro. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, far from the first time you've seen him throw to the wrong team, but this one seems probably the most costly.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Steelers